How come every time I put up a tree, my taxes go up?
Stop putting up trees.
But I want to help the environment, man.
Excuse me, mosquito.
Thank you. Did you get that? Did you get that on camera? Constituent smacks commissioner.
I just cut away.
That'll be grounds for soup.
This is the original license plate that was on the car when it was in service, and the state police post in Hart, Michigan sent that to me. That's the actual plate that was on the car.
Just south of where I'm from, Ludington.
I've lived here in my house since about 1999.
Okay. And what caused you to buy here?
What caused me to buy here is, this sounds sad. I lived in an apartment not far from here, and I was like doing some running, and I saw it was for sale. You know, like the price was good on it. And my realtor said, you know, you need to buy this. It's definitely been a fixer-upper, but you know, I can live 5 minutes from my work by car, 10 minutes by bike, and you know, I got a nice big lawn, you know, good neighbors. And
I've been in Kalamazoo for 71 years now, other than for Uncle Sam for a while.
Wow.
How long have we lived here?
We
26.
bought here in 1975.
How many years is that?
33.
Ooh, anyway, a long time. We like it.
33.
You like it? That's
Yes.
important. That was my next question. What's kept you here? And
Just the neighborhood. It's basically a quiet neighborhood.
We have a
Not necessarily traffic, but
I was going to say, does Duke at least quiet down at night, the
Yeah.
traffic?
We have a wonderful backyard, trees, and all along here, everyone has these deep backyards with trees, and so
great
we-
neighbors. And
we look out the back window and enjoy the scene.
You see deer sometimes.
Sometimes.
We're doing a video journal, just kind of asking citizens we run into what they think of the city of Kalamazoo, why they live here, what your issues are. How long have you lived here?
I've lived in the city of Kalamazoo about 6 years.
Okay. What caused you to come here?
There's a job waiting here for me.
Excellent. And how's it going since you've moved here?
Not too bad. The work environment has thinned out since then, but I'm still able to. I'm still employed, but I'm not making as much money as I did when I first moved here. But I came from Grand Rapids, and I like this city a whole lot better.
And how do you like living in the city of Kalamazoo?
I love living in the city of Kalamazoo. You know, I've got great neighbors around me. You know, people who look out for me. You know, I love the culture here. I love the fact that there is so much more to do here than in other cities the size of Kalamazoo. You know, the events, the Arcadia Festival site. I hear that there's going to be a bike trail being built, connecting Portage with the Calhaven Trail. I think that's really cool.
Well, I used to go to our neighborhood organization quite regularly, and we
Park
had
and
a
Yeah.
we had
Charles
a neighborhood
Heller.
liaison, and I thought that was great. And he would come and he would tell us, show us on a map what and other things had been going on in our area, and that's interesting. And they try, and if there are things that are happening, I see they patrol a little more often. We see it's not unusual for us to see police cars.
I think generally this is a pretty safe neighborhood.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
A lot of artistic. There's a big artistic community, nice theater community. The people are very nice. As far as I can tell, at least in my little neck of the woods, in my world, I haven't encountered a lot of crime.
I think, you know, with the university and the research building, hopefully, you know, this isn't a city level thing, it's a state level thing. Hopefully we can be a pioneer in some new technologies like stem cell research. I know that people's hands are tied because of the laws regarding stem cell research, but I think that would be an important thing. You know, Kalamazoo has always been innovative with things like Gibson guitars and a number of other things. I think that's an area for growth.
Right now, my biggest concern anyway would be what's going on with the police department. I think I don't know, you know, whether there's anything there that's covered up or what, but it certainly looks like it. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But it needs to get out in the open, and we can't live with that. Race relations, I think, gang violence, and that has to be addressed. And
Yeah.
I like my neighborhood. It's fairly quiet. I mean, I do have an issue with people speeding up and down my street.
Yeah,
But
you mentioned that.
yeah.
when you hear like cities like Madison, you know, they're very bike friendly, you know, and you know with the university there, you know, I see Kalamazoo as being kind of like a Madison, and I think those type of improvements, yeah, they might cost a little bit more money, but you know, I think that, you know, it's money well spent. So.
Well, thank you for letting us come by. You know, before I go, you got an interesting vehicles and you parked in your driveway, so I couldn't help notice those. What can you tell me about those?
Yeah, well, it's kind of an unusual hobby. Come show them to you if you want. I collect and restore old police cars.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is a 1983 Plymouth Grand Fury Idaho State Police car.
Wow.
That was about 6 years of my life.
Wow.
Yep.
And does it work? I mean, do the lights and stuff all work?
Everything works, fully functional.
Wow.
Yeah. This was pretty much, I found this abandoned in a parking lot and tracked down the owner.
You've got a hat and handcuffs and radar gun. Do you ever actually drive this and get stopped by the police or anything like that?
No. The secret to this is when I drive it, I can remove these. These are all magnetic.
Okay.
So it's kind of an accepted thing within the hobby, and you're not marked down at car shows for that. And also the light bar is covered. This is not in service. And yeah, I've been restoring police cars for about going on 8 years now, and I learned the ins and outs, and I basically had to memorize the Michigan Vehicle Code, so that way I know that I'm well within, you know, legal parameters.
Can you turn it on for us?
I certainly can.
Thank you.
This is a 1975 Michigan State Police car that actually the Michigan State Police are actually helping me restore it.
Wow.
I'm working with them.
And this must be what you're shooting for then?
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for right there. That's my little mini model of it.
Very cool. Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll try to get some. Current police officers on your street to help with the speeding, and feel free to call me if you want anything else taken care of.
All right, I appreciate that. It's nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.